Yeah, we're live now.
Hey guys, welcome to FatNChatty. My name is Louis C, and as always, up to my left is the always charismatic.
Jay.
How you doing, bud? You've had a good week?
Yeah, it's been alright, you?
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. I just got myself a haircut. I see you've had yourself one as well.
Don't you mean you got peer pressured into having a haircut? By me?
Maybe in our previous video we were betting on a mohawk, or what was it, a mohawk?
Yeah, tiny little mohawk.
Yeah, that wasn't happening. So I thought, you know what, F it, I'm just gonna decide to shave the sides, make it
Well,
a bit more pretty.
no one won, so no one
Yeah.
lost.
Hey, I thought we decided that it was going to be a slit in the eyebrow, a big old slit if any
Yeah.
of us lose. But neither of us did anyway.
No,
Doesn't matter.
neither of us won, neither of us lost.
Oh, yeah.
So I just had a
It's,
haircut by Tara, and you did your own, and your mum cleaned it up for you.
exactly, there you go. This is going to be another Sunday stream. Sorry about that. It usually is a Saturday, but as
You
we
say,
know,
as it's been the Sundays for the past few weeks.
yeah, 3 out of 5 times it has been. It's just because, obviously, there's counter-conflicting contrasts when I'm at work and Jay might be at work. So it might happen like this, where it's just Sundays instead of Saturdays. We'll just go with the flow, as we always do. But, Jay, we're more professional now, aren't we? We've got all of our high rigs set up, and we are now professional.
Sure.
I reckon we are. Don't start that with me, okay?
Close to it. We're getting there.
Yeah, we are. We're doing good. Anyway, Jay, what topic do you have to start with me today?
Ooh, topics. Oof. Well, our first one, given to us by the beautiful Tara Barton-Lee, moderator god of this channel.
Moderator!
She has set the topics this week. I think we might do this going forward. She's got loads of ideas, so I think Tara will start picking our topics
I think
potentially.
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one is what to take on a deserted island.
Oh, why don't you start first, Jay? Because I have a feeling that yours will be better than mine.
Okay. Well, I asked Tara because first of all she didn't say 3 things or 5 things. So I said what is the limitation on what we can take? So she said it has to fit in a suitcase. So, I have made a list of things that I feel would fit in a suitcase, all in one collective, and would help me start off easier. And what's been helpful is we've been playing a lot of Hand Simulator at the minute. So,
Yeah.
we know the struggles of being on a deserted island. We know them firsthand, and we go, do you know what would be easier? Is if we had this particular item. So, first of all, I'd have my phone. I'm aware I would have no internet. I'm fully aware of this. But it serves as a good source of light, and it has the time, which is probably completely useless on a deserted island. But for me, I'd like to, it would keep me back in the norm. What?
Can I just say, it'd be alright and everything, but I have to break this down, mate.
Yeah.
It'd die after the first couple of days.
Aha. But there is a magical thing called, well, it's basically a phone battery charger. So you know those things you get where you charge them up and they can charge your phone up, but they have a solar panel on them, my friend. So you can charge your phone via solar panel. Tara's stepdad Stu got his son one when he went travelling around India so that he could charge his phone. So to your phone would die.
Always sunny in India.
Yeah, and always sunny on whatever shitty deserted island we're on. Because it's not going to be a deserted island around the UK, is it? With the shitty weather.
Isle of Wight. Oh my god, could you imagine? Okay, go on and tell me next one, mate.
I'd also take a tent, because then I don't have to make a home to live in. Fire starters. Because, yeah, I'll have wood, but have you ever tried lighting a fire while camping? It's not as simple as just going, haha, fire. So a fire starter for my first few fires to get into the swing of things. A lighter, of course. Wind-up torch. 2 pairs of sandals, because I don't care if all of my clothes get ruined, if I have no shoes. As long as I have sandals, I'll be happy. I can walk around this deserted island butt naked, but I'm not walking around barefoot. It's not happening. I ain't doing it. A machete for chopping down wood, things like that. Protection. Rope. Because you got to tie shit together. I can guarantee in any deserted island situation, you need to tie shit together. And I'd take a mug, fork, and a plate. Because I'm not a barbarian. I like to eat off a plate with a fork, and I like to drink my liquids out of a mug.
You saying you'd eat a frog like you would in Hand Simulator Survival?
Yeah. But with a plate and a fork.
It's got to be sophisticated. Remember, we are English, darling. We have to be la-di-da.
Yeah, I'm not a fucking barbarian. I am eating with a fork and a plate. So those are one of mine. I think mine are fairly realistic. They'd all fit in a suitcase. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, the tent might be a little bit snug, but
I only need a 2-man.
Big ass suitcase.
Yeah, no, I'd only have a 2-man. You can fit them in quite a small pack.
Yeah.
Or one of those pop-up ones. You can't argue with my logic.
No, I can't. Well, my ones are realistic to myself, as you know. I'm quite a kooky fella.
Yeah.
So
a whole suitcase full of chicken nuggets.
I mean, if it froze, yeah, of course. No. So the first thing I would have come with, I didn't go with a tent, because I just have natural body heat anyway, which is I'm so grateful for in some points. I've gone with a hammock.
Okay. Yeah. Have you ever been out on a deserted island at night? And how cold it is? Do you remember when we stayed out clubbing until 4 a.m. and ended up going and sleeping on the beach until the ferries and trains were running? Do you remember how cold we were? Natural body heat my asshole. You had your arms in your sleeves. You had your arms in your t-shirt. We were just laying there on the beach like...
You don't know what I'm going to say next, though, do you? Because there might be next in my suitcase.
12 duvets.
No, it'd be this.
Your hoodie.
Yeah, my childish hoodie. Because I'm nice and toasty in it, but I'm not too hot at the same time. So I've got that. I do agree, though. I wouldn't have sandals, though. But I have to have some footwear. I'd go with wellies.
Okay, yeah. I think your feet would sweat.
At this point, it'd be fuck the feet, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It's all about natural survival. The next thing I'd have would be potato seeds.
Yep.
So that I can start growing my own shit. Because I'm not going to be eating fish. I don't particularly like fish, to be honest.
That's fair.
So my natural source would be very limited. So I'd rather go with that. My next item would be, obviously, I try and keep me razor, so that I can at least trim it. I could at least trim my beard with because that's quite small anyway. And then I have like, I don't know, about 100 razor edges.
Yeah.
So I can keep my beard nice and trim, because there's nothing worse than just overgrowing your beard. Honestly, man. I know you don't have that struggle quite yet, but yeah.
I don't know. It's already. I've got patches. All under my chin is, and it's really annoying. It's just under my chin. I've got a neck beard. I've got a tiny patch here, a tiny patch here, one there, all here. I've got a rug under my neck.
There's a few more items, because right now my suitcase, because I'm quite a strong lad, I've got a big suitcase. So the next thing I'd have in there would obviously be shorts.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'd have like tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah, but do you really need them? Like I was saying, I would probably walk around this deserted island butt naked, with just sandals.
See, I couldn't do that. As much as I like, I can't say that. As much as I prefer to be naked, I'm gonna
It's gonna
go
be
with.
so hot anyway. You might as well get the full tan, no tan lines. Although you'd just be walking around pink. But it would mean that you're not one of those squidgy sweets. You wouldn't
Yeah.
have any white marks on you.
I'd start looking like Patrick Star.
Yeah, you would. The only shorts you're allowed to take then are the Patrick Star shorts, so you can walk around as Patrick Star on a deserted island.
As much, the next thing I'd have, as much as I'd love to say that I'd keep deodorant, it would be like the ingredients for deodorant, so that I can then regrow it and then crush it into a. I hate smelling. I hate smelling.
I respect the drip, Karen, but I don't think a deserted island is going to have the ingredients for deodorant.
All you need is some flowers that you can crush. So
That's not how that
So some flowers. Yeah, I'll just make burdock seeds or whatever it's called.
What you're saying you'll make is
grind it down
is
and then I'll
smelly
rub it all over
stuff.
my body.
Yeah, that makes smelly stuff, but it doesn't make antiperspirant.
I don't care as long as I smell good.
You're going to be the only one there. You'll be so used to your own BO that you won't even smell it.
No, this is being realistic to me, right? I hate smelling. I am not going to smell on some deserted island.
I know you hate smelling. You tried taking a can of deodorant into Reading and they took it off you. I was like, of course they did, Lewis, you dickhead. They're not going to let you in with an aerosol can.
I was so mad. Like I just want to
told
smell
you.
good.
You're always going... Tss, tss, tss. That is you constantly. Yeah. You've always got like 3 deodorants in your rucksack.
Right now I have I'm looking at the side of me. I have 4 perfumes and about 7 cans of deodorant.
Jesus,
all
Lewis.
Different.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I don't care. I do not care.
Lewis,
what?
Before you go on, I'm going to move the chat over here. I think you have some people.
Oh, hello. Hi guys, I can see you talking. Wouldn't you both be wearing shoes to start with? Maybe
Shut up,
not.
Tara.
Maybe I'm a hippie who likes to go with the flow, man. I'm a socks and sandals kind of guy.
And yes, Tara, we would have shoes, but after a while they would break because they're made in like Turkey and are shit.
Hey guys, how's it going? I'm glad you're all joining. I'm hope you're enjoying it so far. We're going to be talking about a few other things, so please do keep stationed as we're going to carry on.
Tara, what did you type?
Well,
are you having a stroke? Is she having a stroke? Are you okay? Hi, G. Hi, G.
You just
G's
need to carry on, guys. Shout out to you, Big Al. I know you're watching right now.
Big Al. Big Al.
The next thing I'd have is my final really bit would be my hat.
Your hat.
Because I prefer having me hat so that I can keep myself nice and tan.
Okay.
Nice and not tanned, you know?
You don't tan. I don't know what you're talking about. You turn pink.
Exactly. But you know what I'm saying.
Like, I wouldn't be surprised if you're like a lobster, so you turn to a nice pink and then just shed skin.
I just start boiling in some cauldron after a while. They come and pick me out the ocean.
Like, in the whole time I've known you, I've never seen you tanned, just burnt.
I wish I could go black, but I never will.
You don't, because you and me will go down to the beach for a day. I'll walk away with a nice brown tan, and you're walking away like, don't touch me. Don't touch me. You've been smothering sun cream all day, and I've, like, barely touched any. And you're just like, ow, ow.
The skin cancer is real on my body, bruv, okay?
Jesus. You just burn.
I don't know what it is about me. I think it's just because of my Irish complexion, man. It's
don't give me that. I have Irish in me as well.
What, full Irish? I'm half Irish, okay, compared to you.
Yeah, that's only half. That's nothing. You're not like full. You've got more chats there, Lewis. I'll just leave that there for you.
Well, once you go black, you never go back, boy. That's what I say. Woo!
So
It's not true.
basically, Lewis, you're gonna die on your deserted island because you haven't taken anything survival.
Yeah, I'm being realistic to myself, so.
And when you say
I'm
realistic to
definitely dying
yourself,
within 5 days.
no, when you say realistic to yourself, you mean utterly stupid. I'm really surprised that you're not taking any nuggets.
Well, you can't take nuggets onto the island. One, how am
Watch
I going
me.
to cook them in the first day before they go shit?
Fire. I would cook my chicken nuggets on my fire, which I've got my fire starters for.
All right, Jay. Speaking of islands and everything,
Yes.
there's really good show. There's this really good show on the TV at the moment. It's called Naked and Afraid. I hope you've seen it before.
I know of it. There's these two
Yeah.
people just running around an island naked.
Yeah,
and
these two
afraid.
people, and they have to survive the island for like 10 days or something like that.
Yeah.
And they have to then get out and escape the island on this makeshift raft that they make, and then they win money. Some people don't even last like 2 days.
Yeah, I reckon, Lewis, you should do a solo series of that in Portsmouth. Go down to the beach of Portsmouth. Go to Halen Island and do a series spoof of Naked and Afraid, just on your own.
That'd be fun. It'd just be like, there's this pervert on the beach who's just laying on the floor. What
Gets
we're supposed
arrested
to do-
within 15 minutes.
Local news in Hailing Island, Funland Amusement Park has naked weird guy walking around the beaches.
Yes. Right, so is that all you would take on your deserted island?
Yeah, I think we've assessed that I'd die in 5 days and you'd be a bit better off, but you'd still die as well.
I'd be Tom Hanks. I'd survive. I'd come home to my family.
No, you would not be Wilson, okay? You would not
No,
have
I
Wilson.
wouldn't be Wilson.
I don't care what you say.
You're Wilson, getting lost in the fucking ocean.
Wilson! Wilson!
Right.
Go on then, hit me with the next topic.
So this one's a bit of a surprise to Lewis. We had a different topic planned, but I can't be bothered to get the song that we wrote in the studios at my university. So instead, Lewis, we're going to react to the recording of Arabian Nights from when we did Aladdin.
No!
It's a rehearsal.
So guys, I remember this video, before you started, Jay. I remember this video, right? So, we're doing our musical theatre production of Aladdin the pantomime. Oh, God. I don't start it yet.
I'm not going to.
And we had some weird people in our group. We had a few other people that were just a bit kooky. It wasn't the best, I won't admit. And if you've seen the previous videos I talked about Aladdin, this was the start of it. And it wasn't very good.
It wasn't.
It almost made me feel like, why are we doing this? Okay, Jay, I'm going to get the douche chills. I know I will.
Okay, before we do that,
start
do you want to just have a peeky poo at the chat? Sorry, guys, I've got two screens. Lewis can only see one of them.
Yeah, I can.
We've got Maggie has joined as well.
Shout out to Maggie. Shout out to Maggie.
Shout out to Maggie. Hi, Maggie. If anyone else is watching, put yourself in the chat so we know.
Yeah,
Or
join
know.
the stream.
Yeah.
We'll all mention, lads. Give it a good shout out. Please do like and subscribe.
Right.
Show me.
Yes, I need to check. Let's make it not too loud. Right, are you ready, Lewis?
Yeah, oh, well, it's ready. As can be.
Right.
Can you hear it,
We're
Lewis?
rolling.
No, I can't hear it. That's so low budget. I can't even hear it.
Right.
Can you hear it now?
Time with the girls.
No.
Oh,
Three,
well, you're
two,
just going to have to watch
go.
it then. You know Arabian Nights, it's fine. They can all hear it, I'm pretty sure.
They can all hear it.
Yeah.
If you can hear it, guys, just say in the comment section.
Why has it gone from there? Oh, Lord! Hang on. I know what's happened. Wait.
Okay.
Guys, we're new to this. Leave us alone. Web browser. Right. Facebook, please. Thank you. There it is. Oh lord, I hate this thing. It's because I moved it to a different Oh, come
To a
on.
different browser.
Yep, I moved it to the other screen in the hopes you'd hear it, but you still can't, so we'll just leave it here. It's there.
I know what it sounds like, so I hope you guys can hear it because I'm there. I think I'm there pretty much singing a song in my head.
Yeah.
That's me in the yellow shirt. Jay, where are you? You're in the corner
I'm next
somewhere.
to you. I've got a black shirt and
Oh, yeah.
Right,
chinos
keep
on.
time with
Chinos.
the girls.
Oh, look, Lewis, when we
3,
were
2,
similar
1,
height.
Go.
When you
I know.
hadn't...
Suddenly, I did just shoot up in height, didn't I?
Yeah, you're now a
Quite glad.
behemoth. I'm like lower than your shoulder.
I was at least when I started college, I was at least 5'7", I believe. But then
Yeah.
I shot up to about 6 foot, so I was so happy about that.
Yeah. And leaving me behind in the dust.
That's right, Jay, because you pulled off the short man.
Yeah. We had so many girls in our class.
Arabian. Are we not going to get done for this because the fact that it's
Nah, I don't care.
YouTube guidelines can suck a cock.
Yep. Oh, look at you, Lewis.
I know. Oh, bless me, my awful haircut. I'm so glad I.
What are you
actually finally
doing?
gelled. I don't know. I just did a lot of rolls and flips back in the day.
I bet you can't do that anymore.
I can, but just not. It looks worse. Even though that's pretty terrible itself.
Yeah. No.
More often.
Oh, Lewis, look at that. Interpretive dancer to the
a
end.
lot of good ways.
Very nice. Very
Ah, well done, guys. Well,
Well done.
done.
So, thoughts, Lewis, on...
It gives me a lot. I gotta say, I knew it'd give me douche chills, but it gave me a lot more just looking at it. I'm so glad I didn't hear the sound. That
And
would
to
have made it
think,
worse.
that was performed in front of a proper audience like a week later.
It wasn't
Lewis
a week
was,
later, was it?
It was something like it. Lewis was wearing a tiny little vest with a blue face. I could probably find that.
My tits were out somewhere. Yeah, just look at my Facebook. Please don't share my Facebook
I'm
profile.
not gonna. So yeah, Lewis
You just
went out.
have. You just have.
Can you see it?
Yes.
I can't see it. No, Lewis. What can you see? It's not in the stream.
Oh, is it not? Thank God.
No.
I was sweating my brow off then, thinking, oh yeah, some people are gonna nonce on me now.
Why? All the people watching us have probably clicked on the link from your fucking Facebook, you dickhead.
Maybe, but who knows?
No.
Who knows? It might be some Chinese man going, oh yeah, this is a fucking weird guy. I'm gonna hack him. Shout out to the Chinese people.
Yeah, because that's how that works, Lewis. Albums. Oh. So, Lewis, give us your rundown of it while I find this picture.
So Aladdin was a very fun show, which we first expressed. I'm looking at some of the pictures that you'll see putting on my on my screen right now.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm just
God.
trying to find it. It's on yours, isn't it?
I think it's on mine. So Aladdin was a really fun thing to do because it was very creative, and we were allowed to edit the script a little bit and do a bit of improv when prompted. So it was good.
Were we?
Problem is, yeah, but well, I did. F everybody else.
Why is it not?
It was a great point where we were allowed to just be creative, but there was a lot of interference from higher powers in our college, which really did affect the show at some points, which we were all frustrated about. And as much as the other lecturers would not want to say, it annoyed them as well. So it was a testing time for us, but it was where we were allowed to flow and expand our creative juices. So I think it was a good time. Jay, what about you? I enjoyed the show.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
It could have been better.
Oh, definitely could have been.
I can't remember. I was going to say something and I can't remember what it was. 'Cause
don't know. It should be, dude. If you want a picture of it, oh no, yeah, it's in my tagged photos, I think. So, because I don't have many tagged photos, you should be able to find
Photos
it
of
easier.
Lewis, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, guys, I'm looking at some of the old photos of me, Jesus, and you, Jade. Crikey, we've
I
changed
know, right?
a lot.
I
I remember. There we go.
Let me set it up so that the good people can have their eyes blasted.
This is 18-year-old me. I remember this so well.
And bear in mind, he went on stage and performed to children. We had an audience of primary schoolers in, and Lewis was just on stage with his nips out.
Well, it's accurate to the actual movie because his nips are out, so
Yeah,
close enough.
but that's Will Smith. People want to see Will Smith's tits.
Who says nobody wants to see my tits?
All of the children.
You're assuming. Yeah.
Oh, is there any...
Show some... Oh, man.
Oh my
some
god.
funny- Oh, I look so stoned in that. Man, I'll let you know, guys. I've never tried any stuff like that. But I look so stoned.
That's me as a boo. I'm wearing a reindeer onesie to be a monkey. Why is it such a bootleg production of Aladdin? This is the sort of thing that you'd go to another country, buy a DVD, and they tell you it's Aladdin. You put it in, and this is the shit you see. This is a bootleg Aladdin, for sure. If you thought the new Disney one was shit, you should have been there.
Do you remember back in, like, because obviously you're right in there. Do you remember in the back left, right corner, the fact that there was like a huge big rig that we were all jumping on top of at some points?
Yeah. Oh, this is even better. So this is an example of when the interfering powers higher than our lecturers told them not to paint Lewis blue. So here he is.
Just my face.
Here he is, just pale. He's just a man in a pair of tracksuit bottoms and a waistcoat with his belly out.
I just look like a certified nonce in that, may I just
Like-
say.
What on earth screams genie about that? At least with the blue stuff. At least with the blue stuff, you looked like a genie. Let's be real.
Yeah. I was just, you know what? I'm so glad that we sort of redeemed ourselves in our house in that last year.
Yeah, me too. Our house was definitely better. Just gonna leave this here.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm so glad that I eventually stopped breaking out with hives and everything, all that crap that you get as a teenager. Oh
Everyone put a T in chat if they really enjoy Lewis's shitty face. Let's see if anyone likes you.
Let me see if I can do it.
Your head's got bigger. Oh my god, look. Your head's got bigger. I swear down. I bet that hat wouldn't even fit.
Dude, I have gained like 4 stone since college, so...
Yeah, but how... You can't gain weight on your fucking head.
I can't help that I have a big head. I had a big head back then.
Tara's put T. She thinks you're ugly. Yeah, we've got Blood You Drip. They've put T. They also think you're ugly.
I'm so upset.
Good.
Anyways, what's on now? What's on? What have we got?
Right, the next one.
Next topic, man. Next topic.
Then the next topic we have is Tara's basically got some book titles or books, films. Is it just books, just films?
Books and films.
Books and film titles.
They're not a lot. They're in a specific.
I'm not gonna muddle that. God, this moderator's demanding.
Moderator.
So, and we've got to guess the plot based on just the title. Lewis, do you read a lot?
Okay.
Because I sure as
No,
shit don't.
No. The last book I read briefly, I didn't finish the thing, was The Hobbit.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think The Hobbit's going to be in this pile, I'm just saying. Right. So the first one, I've got to look at it without seeing the back of it. I promise I won't look. The first
Why
one,
doesn't Tar... Oh.
it's fine. The Jungle by Upton Sinclair. Come on then, Lewis, what do you think the plot could be?
The Jungle. It's about...
Is it
It's about
set
a
in the jungle? Yeah, it's about the jungle. Okay, that's your... I think, yeah, I think it's in the jungle, shall we? Do you want to know?
Go on then, let's find out what crock of crap this is.
It's not in the jungle.
Oh, what a shock!
How the fuck is it called the jungle? So...
Obviously, it's an...
says Chicago during the Industrial Revolution. It's a concrete jungle. About families trying to find a house that won't collapse. Reveals the devastating lives of overworked men, women, and children. So it's not the jungle. I'm going to write to this Upton Sinclair and personally tell them that I'm very disappointed. And how dare they clickbait me into thinking I was going to read something like The Jungle Book or The Life of Pi. You know, that kind of cool shit. And it's this bollocks.
It'd be like making a book about World War II, calling it The Great War, and then it being nothing about a war.
The Great War. It's about children on a school playground.
This is England.
Yeah. Right, the next one. I feel we're going to be terribly wrong with this one. It's a very obvious title as well. The Colour Purple. I have a feeling we could be very wrong about this one as well. Just knowing from the last book. Purple Rain. Is it about Prince? I'm saying it's about Prince.
I think it is about envy. That's all I've got. It's all about envy.
Envy. Okay. The club or... No? Is he just going to ignore me?
Liquid envy. No, I didn't hear that, to be fair.
Tick, tick,
No.
tick, tick. Cogs turning. Jesus. So you
Yeah.
you think it's about envy, and I think it's about Prince. Like a Prince biography or something.
But your face, it's not about Prince.
No. An African-American woman living in the South who survives incredible abuse and... Did you spell bigotry wrong the first time? Tara? Did you spell bigotry wrong?
Yeah. I had to have a second try.
Oh, you can't
Look.
see it that well. Oh.
I can see it. So, oh my God.
It's my ring light.
And Tara's supposed to be smarter than us.
She is smarter, but she's just not very good at spelling. So, incredible abuse and bigotry. A good fact. She's put good fact down at the bottom. She's such a little nerd. So, good fact. It is banned in schools since 1984 due to its graphic content. So, anyone looking to read a graphic content book, check out The Colour Purple for your racial abuse.
Yeah, so clearly it's all about slavery and how she had to fight off the oppression of the South.
Yeah, nothing to do with Prince. I'm very disappointed. She hasn't put the author for this one, so I can't contact them directly. I will find them.
Tara, I'm not gonna read this book unless the plot twist is at the end it's about Prince. It's like Prince's grandmother.
Yeah. Right, do you want the next one?
Yeah, sure. Why not, pal?
The Constant Gardener.
That's clearly not about a gardener.
I don't think it's a gardener which is constantly gardening.
I think it's about a hitman.
A hitman, okay. We have to really delve into what, think outside the box. It's about... So the last one was about a concrete jungle. It was called Jungle. So who could be a concrete... a constant gardener by metaphor?
Alan,
A hairdresser. You're welcome. I think it's about a hairdresser.
So you say hairdresser and I say a hitman.
What? There's no gardens in Kenya.
Exactly.
A British diplomat in Kenya as he tries to solve the murder of his wife. Don't they just have dirt in Kenya? Am I wrong?
What is with these titles? Are these all books, Tara?
Tara, you didn't put if this is a book. Is this a book? Or
I
a
think
film?
it's both.
Oh, she thinks it's both.
Oh.
Is there anyone wanting to watch or read some shit? Check out these titles.
I was sort of right because it was all about a murder. So hitman, yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna take a win on that.
You ready for the next one? This one is one heck of a name.
Okay, go on and tell me.
Nailed it! Germany. Now, I'm not gonna be very insensitive here,
No,
but
that's not.
Hitler could
That's
say it
not.
was about one thing. I'll leave that all to you.
I feel this is about after the war. This is about how they came back from their separatist ways of the West Germany and the East Germany. It was all about coming together in a really gooey, gay sort of way.
Okay, sorry, Tara's just crying behind me.
You're never gonna guess.
Oh, we're never gonna guess this one.
No.
She said we're never gonna guess. Is that why you're crying?
It's so funny.
Dude,
because it's so stupid.
that went right through my ear. That screech. Was that
Oh.
a banshee?
Oh, it's Tara.
Jesus.
She said we're never gonna guess this one. Do you want? I can't even. I'm not even gonna.
Just put it out in the air. Go on and tell me.
Is this a program?
It's a baking show.
Is this that Nailed It program, but it's German? Well, if you'd put it was a TV program, I probably would have guessed that.
Oh, that wasn't funny, though, was
Nailed it, Germany. You okay there? You ready?
Why would you put Germany in the topic, right, and it not be about something important like the wars that went on there, or something back in the Roman age?
I
when they were
don't
all
think they
tribal
call a
fighting?
war program about Germany Nailed It, because they didn't, and we didn't want them to nail it. The Germans did not nail the war.
It could be like Wolfenstein, the game where the Germans win. Nailed it. We beat them. We killed billions of more Jews. What do you want with us? We've eradicated them out of the world. Now let's carry on. Oh yeah, America, you're not going to be having your high fashion, highfalutin topics. Nope, it's all about unts.
Nailed It, Germany. The film. Directed by Lewis Conway. My god. No, it's about home cooks try and fail to recreate cakes and confectionery. I'm assuming this one is put in Germany. I've seen it on Netflix, but I didn't know there was a German one, or that it was a TV show.
Yeah, I've never even seen it on, like, when it goes up to Netflix previews.
Is
So
this
I've
a
never had
film?
that.
I can't read that one.
I feel you're clickbaiting us. I think she's clickbaiting us with this. Seems too easy.
No, come on now, Tara. That better not be a clickbait. That's Mission Impossible. That's all about spy espionage.
Everyone knows the film Mission Impossible, babe.
Yeah?
Is this the film?
Yeah.
Is there more than one film?
Yeah, there is. It's about 10 million films because Tom Cruise can't give it up.
Yeah, but I mean, is there just Mission Impossible?
No, there's plenty of actual books about it. Because Tom Cruise keeps making films.
Yeah, but is there one without Tom Cruise?
No, because Tom Cruise is Tom Cruise. He's like, I'm just gonna, guys, make another film because I'm still young. I really am.
Right. Do you want me to just...
Yeah, just get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way.
Should be called Mission Kinda Hard, but we'll go through it.
When you re-edit this video, can you just put in crickets for that bit, please?
Yeah.
Thank
What?
you.
They always manage to do it, so it's not an impossible mission.
Tara, this isn't a chance for you to be funny. This is a chance for us to guess the film title, the plot based on the film title.
In my defense,
This isn't your debut on
in my
comedy.
defense, I stole that joke from a white man on the internet.
She's
Can we
sitting over
just-
here thinking she's some fucking
Can we
comedian.
just say? Can we just say the moderator, Jay's fiance, just tried to get over on the channel. She's trying to sell herself to promote her new channel. Tara, we're not having it. You're our moderator. We own you.
We own you. Right, so that's that abomination
That-
over.
No, it's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
I can't lie.
Right, now it is on to our usual topics. We are running on good time, Lewis. We might make it in just under an hour. Possibly,
Oh.
if we can talk in 13 minutes. We'll see.
So, this weekend.
Oh my god, are you okay? Do you need a...
I need a test. I really think I do.
So do you want to go first, as I went first last week?
Yeah, we'll go like one each at a time
Okay.
then.
Go
So,
for
in 1875, on the oh god, what is the day today? The
17th.
the 17th of May, 1875, USA had their first Kentucky Derby. It was in front of It was in front of an estimated 10,000 people, and a field of 15-year-old horses contested for the first Kentucky Derby in 1875.
Can
at
you
Cheshunt
read?
Downs, Louisville, Kentucky.
Can you read, Lewis? 15 3-year-old horses. The horses weren't 15-years old. They're just like, run, Bessie! It's this 15-year-old little skinny horse is like, I'm trying.
I gotta say,
15-year-old horses.
I gotta say, I was still popping myself at Tara trying to be funny. So
Right, so you've read one of mine out then. Fantastic.
yeah, go on.
Right. What one shall I go for? Right, so Marcia Kaddish and Tanya McCluskey of Malden, Massachusetts marry at Cambridge City Hall in Massachusetts, becoming the first legally married same-sex partners in the United States.
Wow.
Don't ask me what
Jesus,
year
I
that
don't
was
have one.
because I don't have a note of it. The most important part.
I can imagine. That's early 2000s because
I can probably find it in my history.
What day did you? What year did you say it was?
I don't know. Let me just get it. I can find it.
Oh, Jay. Oh.
Apaches. First, 2004. There you go.
2000. That just shows you how much we've progressed in 20 years to the fact that it's in I'd say about
16
roughly
years.
yeah, exactly. In about what would you say, about 70% of countries now do gay marriage?
Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head.
I'm going to say a healthy 60% of countries do legally gay marriage. Do you know
Wait,
how?
are you talking about... No, wait. Are you talking about states of America or countries in the world?
In the world,
No, my friend.
you reckon it's worse?
It is a lot worse. I can tell you that now. I have a list of countries I cannot travel to.
Fuck off! Really?
No, me and Tara, when we go on holiday, we have to check their LGBT laws. In quite a few countries we want to visit, it is illegal for us to even be on the street together.
Can we name and shame countries that
There
we
are-
want to go to right now?
There are too many countries. I can tell you one off the top of my head, because it was quite funny. Tara's nan turned around and went, "Oh, St. Lucia's the lovely place to go." Tara turned around and went, "Yeah, and also punishable by death of being gay." So she was like, "So, no?"
Isn't
You
St.
would be
Lucia an
surprised.
English island?
No, it's in Jamaica.
Yeah, I thought it was an English island, though, English territory.
I don't think so.
Oh, yeah, but what dicks.
Hmm.
St. Lucia, sort your crap out. LGBT is fine in this generation. Stop it. Shout out to
You
St.
have-
Lucia.
You have more chats.
Okay, let's see what we're at. Go on then, guys. What are you saying?
Are you just reading? What are you...
I am. I'm reading right now. I'm looking in.
This one down. This is our most recent.
Okay, so Al, when is the best to use the term gay boy? Well, when you're talking to me, I'd say you can call me it all the time because I don't care.
Lewis is
I
a bad
think-
boy.
I think words are words. I think as long as you're not getting offended by them, they shouldn't be a thing. The only no
All
I think
through
is...
college, everyone thought Lewis was gay.
I can't believe we're going there right now.
Lewis is the truest of batty boys, let's be honest.
I love my cock too much. That's what it is. I love my cock krills.
He loves his own cock so much that he loves cock in general.
I'd say the right term to be using gay boy is when you're being playful, wouldn't you say, Jay? When you're
Yeah.
just trying to have a fun conversation. Oh,
I suppose
I'll
it all
give you
depends. It all depends on who you're with.
Yeah, as well. Because some people might take offense to you calling them gay boy.
Some people are
because
just
they-
overly defensive for no reason.
Yeah, they have a lot of insecurities, which is fine, but it's also just the way we
they're-
live in.
It's not so much oversensitive. It's more of a case of they're the justice police. Like they shouldn't. They're getting offended, but they're not even gay. That
Okay,
sort of
Jay,
thing.
Jay, we shouldn't go into this topic right now.
Yes.
That's a topic that we can talk about at some point.
Yeah. Right, your turn.
Okay, so let me just click back onto my bit. So this is it. On the 11th of May in 1934, a huge dust storm is spotted moving towards the Midwest. The dust storm was 1,500 miles long and 900 miles across and 2 miles high. In the Midwest of America, may I just add.
Midwest of America. I'll just leave this here. You've got more chats. More chats for Lulu. Oh, wait. Where'd it go? You're welcome. So, in the Midwest.
Yeah. So your Midwest would be your Chicago, in between like your Kentucky and stuff.
Yeah.
So you think of how big the dimensions that I just said were there.
Yeah.
Imagine if anybody got caught in that dust storm.
They're a goner.
They are in an awful situation.
Yeah. Right, my next one. 1954. The United States Supreme Court ruled unanimously in Brown versus Board of Education, ruling that racial segregation in public educational facilities is unconstitutional. The case centered on Linda Brown as African-American girl who had been denied admission to her local elementary school in Topeka, Kansas, because of the color of her skin. I think I've seen a film about that. I cannot
think
remember
have
what it
too.
was.
I
Can't
didn't
remember the name of it.
realize. I didn't realize it was that recent though. That's awful.
Mm. Yeah, it's only
That is
1954.
that's that is. I there's not a lot of things that make me sad about history, but that makes me sad
Mm.
that it was that recent that people of different skin and creed were having to fight for their rights in their own country.
Mm. Yeah,
What is
country
that?
that many of these people were just born in because
Pretty much.
yeah, like that generation were born into the country because the previous generations were brought there from from Africa. So they didn't even ask to be in America.
No, not at all. So I've got a big one here for you, man. This is a war one. This is an actual war one, Tara. Not about Germany. Eureka. We nailed it. On the 12th of May, I'm going to get so much crap back from this by Tara. I'm sorry in advance. 12th of May, 1937, King George VII was crowned at Westminster Abbey.
Oh, okay.
And as we know, King George VII was the monarch that reigned during the World War II war and was also crucial in Winston Churchill's rise as well as support. Even though he didn't particularly like Churchill at the time, he knew he was the right person for the job. So he gave him a lot of leeway into what he was saying and what he could do. Because at that point, it was still a point in time where the monarchs sort of had final say on a lot of things.
Yeah, I found it must have been a few months ago now. Found a halfpenny with George VII on it. Found it in the
Jesus.
ground because I'm a nerd.
Do you know how? You'd probably get that for a good bit of money now, mate.
Well, I've got one George VII and I've got a Queen Victoria one.
Keep those two for another, I'd say 10, 15 years. You get it easily £1,000 for that.
I need to not clean them up so much because that devalues them, but I need to take good care of them. Yeah, the funny thing is, I found them in the same place, which is the park near mine. I then get a metal detector, go back to the park, not found any since. How do I find the only 2 fucking coins in this park with my eyes, and then get a metal detector and can't find anything? Kill me.
It'll be good for you to carry on now doing it at some other point. Maybe when you finally actually come up to my house, which you've never been to yet, and we go hunting.
Because you live in Birmingham.
If we go and hunt in
You're a
Birmingham
traitor. You left the
centres.
South. You're a traitor. You left the South.
Yeah, I cheated on the South.
Yeah.
I've now become a part of the separatists.
Right. So my next one. 1974, car bombs in Dublin. So there are 3.
Oh God, I remember these. Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Well, you won't remember them. You weren't alive, but you know of them.
I was
3 car.
in spirit form. I was.
3 car bombs were exploded in Dublin, killing 23 and injuring 100 more during rush hour. No one was ever charged with the bombings, but a number of conspiracy theories exist.
Yeah, it's a big theory, if not already fact, that the IRA did those bombings. This is at a time where they were notorious for their feel that they were being oppressed by British rule and the Northern Ireland, so they acted out against us in Northern Ireland, and it was an awful time in history for Ireland in general. I mean, that's all I have to say about it. I'm Irish myself, so yeah, it's not good really.
Right, on to your one.
Okay, so this is an important one if I can get to it. 15th of May in 1957. This will be my final one, by the way. Britain tests its first hydrogen bomb on the Christmas Island area in the Pacific Ocean.
Why?
It was a point in time where the Russians were starting to gain their, let's say, superiority as a Soviet Union, where Britain then realized, oh crap, now we're going to have to start making bigger bombs. The my feeling on weapons of mass destruction, which is what hydrogen bomb and nuke bombs are, is they shouldn't have been made. It was awful for humanity that these were made, and it really does worry me that what happens if one of them just malfunctions one day and shoots out. What's going to happen?
We don't know, and I hope we never have to find out.
Not in my lifetime. I really hope not. I know that's selfish, but I really don't want to see
But
any sort of nuclear warfare.
At least you're no longer living right next to a naval base. I am sat right next to a naval base, which is like high up on the list of places that would be ground zero of that kind of attack.
Yeah, there's a few stationed ships in the RAF that are stationed in Portsmouth.
And
That's it. Yeah.
And we used to have every Wednesday testings of the siren. So my auntie lives directly opposite the naval base, and we started staying at hers. I think it was last summer, and one Wednesday, because I hadn't told Tara it was happening, like I'd seen on Twitter, because I follow the naval base on Twitter, they tweeted that they were going to do it, and Tara's like, "The fuck is that noise?" She's like, "What is that siren?" And I was like, just giggling to myself. She like full on panicked that we were having like an air raid or something.
Yeah, I've heard it a few times. It's not the funnest of sounds to hear. So if any of you, I know some of you might be listening are in the Hampshire area and South Coast England. Yeah, it's not a nice sound if you've ever not heard it. It's a bit like a tornado siren. So yeah, it's not fun to hear, but it is what it is.
So I've got no more history points.
Have you not?
No, I only had 4 and you took one of mine.
Crikey. No, I won't go into any more. There's certainly more, but we can always just roll this back when we're on our the next year.
Yeah, save these ones for next year. That's fine.
Yeah, that's it.
Right,
so,
we're on to the last topic, which I never have any idea for.
Meal of the day.
Week.
Jay. Well, week, day. Doesn't really matter, does it? This is so low budget. So tell me your meal of the week.
My meal of the week is going to be another takeaway because I'm still doing uni work, and like I don't have time to do anything else at the minute apart from this. I've got a very packed Google schedule. Like we've got a Google Calendar, and it's pretty busy. So because places are starting to reopen, and I'm all about supporting delivery drivers in Portsmouth. We ordered Subway. And here's the thing. So I just got my usual, but I also got their white chocolate and macadamia cookies. But I ordered 12 cookies. Yeah. Tara got 1 cookie with her meal, so we got 13 cookies. The bag meal turns up, and written on the bag it says, "Please enjoy. We have given you a free cookie." So we ended up with 14 cookies.
How am I like this weight and you two are just like string beans? I do not understand this.
Because I do work really, well, not really hard, but I do have to maintain this weight. I don't just, I have to cycle and I have to go to the gym and things. If I didn't do active things, I would be huge. You know me, my weight has fluctuated quite a lot.
Yes.
I do go through periods of being a smaller weight and then bigger. I think at the minute I'm the skinniest I've been since I was like a teenager. So you just have to, I have to put work in. I can't just wake up in the morning and be like, skinny.
Do you remember that one time where I was like in physical peak condition and I was actually skinnier than you at one point? That was hilarious.
Yeah, it didn't last long. It was like a month, wasn't it?
No, shut up. It was about 6 months, okay? Half a year.
Sure.
Because I used to ride about 6 miles and back every day to my other work.
Sure.
Don't start that crap at me. Anyway, let's get on to my one. let's get on to my food. So,
Why? What is it? Is it chicken and chips?
It might be. It
Is
might
it
be.
plain chicken or breaded chicken?
No. So, this is a shout out to my local Chinese, okay? My local Chinese, which I love dearly. I call them by their names. They're lovely people.
He's a regular.
I'm a regular. I really am a regular. Because
Yes, but Lewis.
they've been shut down since this whole pandemic for about
Ooh.
2 months. So Lulu's been very sad because he hasn't had his local Chinese. He's been trying to fill his takeaway heart with other Chineses. It just hasn't been the same. So when it opened back up today, I was happy, I was sad, I was all these types of emotion about a fucking Chinese.
To be fair, I feel it. I feel it. I remember. You're gonna keep what? I feel that. I remember living in Gosport, and there was a Chinese near me, and I used to know them. And every time I went in there, they knew my order. I got it that often. They were like, chicken chow mein, no bean sprouts," and it was amazing. I loved it, and that's exactly how she spoke. I'm not racist. She would love it. We were good friends. And then they closed down, and then I moved. I was so sad.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sad times, isn't it? Anyways, I ordered my stuff because my mum also likes having food from there as well. So I got her a few bits as well because I'm a good guy like that. Good guy who always taking care of his mama. I got myself some chicken balls and 2 portions of chips. Happy, so happy.
Nice. You know, you're saying
what?
you're a good boy taking care of your mama. Do you want to know what Tara said about you earlier?
Tara, what did you say about me?
She said you're gonna be living at your mama's house until you're 40.
Right. Right. I do not live in my mum's house, right? We share the house. We split the house 3 ways between my stepdad, her, and me. I share this house. I have say in this house. Don't get me started. Don't come at me like that and say I live with my parents. My parents live with me.
Did you put any money down towards the house?
Yes.
How much? Was it a 3-way split?
I don't want to discuss that part.
It's fine. I live with my mama too.
Yeah, but your mum's lovely. Shout out to Claire Roach. Love you, Claire.
And Tara, you're saying Lewis is going to live in his mama's until he's 40. You're living in your boyfriend's mama's house. You live with a scrub.
Burn!
I don't live with my mum.
No, you live with your boyfriend's mum. Your unemployed boyfriend. She has a jumper which says, "I don't want no scrubs." And my mum came in and went, "You have one."
Your mum is quick at times, isn't she?
Yep. That's the thing, she did straight off the bat was just like, "That's a scrub." He sits in your passenger side. Oh. I love it.
So, oh my days. That's a perfect bit to finish on. Screw you, Tara.
Yeah.
Screw you.
Oh, she
Anyway.
said, she's put in the chat, "I love that you have a meal of the week section each week to explore and show cooking techniques, and you've both chosen takeaways. We're busy."
We are busy, to be fair. Come on, give us some slack, Tara, okay?
Yeah.
Give us
I'm
some
doing
slack.
uni, he's working. You've eaten those takeaways as well, you fat bitch. She's shut up now.
Let me just say, FatNChatty does not promote any sort of violence of any domestic abuse, okay?
Yes,
We're,
okay, guys. We
we're-
even it
we're-
out. She punches me in the face at night.
Yeah, we're all about equality here, so please don't ever think that. We've put down in the description the abuse, what do you call
No,
it?
we
The
haven't,
abuse
so you can shut up now.
bit.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Please
think
do call that
that's-
if you have any abuse.
No, Lewis, I think this is now a time to leave.
It's perfect, guys. So I really hope all of you that have joined, thank you again. So please
I think this
do
is the most
like-
viewers we've ever had.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're at
We've
a
dropped
good
a bit
point
now,
today.
which is fair enough because of our rambling bullshit. But I think today we've had the most. We've already got 3 likes. We've already had a good flow of viewers. So thank you very much for coming on in.
Perfect, guys. Please do like, share, subscribe, and always tune to us every week because we'll be doing gaming as well as this podcast. Thank you, guys, again, and please do join us next week. We are Jaye and Lewis. So please do take care, guys. Peace.
Peace.